Hi, friends. It's Mrs. McCarver, and it's time for today's reading lesson. So, today I want to show you a couple pictures of different books that I've found, and I want to see what you notice about them. So, here's my first book. Do you know that character? Yeah, it's Clifford. It's called Clifford the Firehouse Dog. Look at big Clifford. He's wearing his fire hat and he's using the hose to help put out a fire. Now, look at this book. It's called Dolly the Fire Dog. Hmm. Do you notice anything about these two books? Well, I noticed they're both about dogs and they both have something to do with the fire department. But then when I think a little bit more, I think to myself, well, Clifford is not a real dog because real dogs are not this big. And Dolly, this kind of looks like a picture of a real dog, and maybe it looks like my neighbor's dog. So I'm wondering if this is a real dog. I know this is not a real dog, but this one probably is. And these are real fire trucks. They are photographs where someone drew this picture of Clifford. So I'm wondering if these are two different types of books. And you might remember from earlier in the year, we talked about fiction books or storybooks. That would be like Clifford, the dog. That's when the author has made up or created a story just out of their mind. It could be something that's realistic, or it could be something that's kind of make believe, like a giant red dog. And then we have books that teach us things or help us learn about the world called nonfiction. This book is an example called Dolly the Fire Dog of a true or informational book, a nonfiction book. Let's think of some ways that nonfiction books are a little bit different than fiction. They give us real information, they help us learn facts, and they also sometimes make us ask questions or try to learn more. So, your job today is to get out the books that are in your baggie. And we're going to look through them and see if we can decide which books might be fiction or storybooks and which books are nonfiction, and see if we can notice these differences in our book. All right, friends, so here I have a baggie of books, and I want you to do the same thing. I'm going to take out my books, and I'm going to kind of look through and see if I can decide which books are fiction books or which books are nonfiction. Books that include real information that we can learn from or that we might learn to ask questions about. So I'm going to take one book at a time, kind of look through it. Well, I know hippos are real animals, but I see that there are drawings in this one. It looks kind of like a story about a hippo family. These fish look kind of silly, so I don't really think this is a book that's teaching me anything. So I'm going to put that one to the side. Let's look at this one. This is a real animal, a toucan. I have seen that, and this looks, oh, there's another real animal, the frog. These pictures look like photographs of real places in the rainforest or of real animals, like that parrot. Ooh, I'm seeing all these real life things. I think this is one example of a nonfiction book that can teach me something. I'm going to keep that one up here. Let's see. Here's another one. It's called Playing. I see characters, drawings. This one looks like it's a storybook. Let me see if I can find another nonfiction book. I see this is a photograph of a girl. And this book is teaching me about different types of hair. So I'm learning the different styles, lengths of hair. This is a nonfiction book. So I'm going through and looking to see which books are fiction and nonfiction. Oh, there's Otter wearing a dress. That tells me right away this is a fiction story. So today, that's your job as a reader. Find your baggie of books, take out all the books, and look through them to see if you can decide which books are nonfiction books that might be teaching us, or storybooks or fiction books.